If everything goes right, this could be a huge year in terms of growth for the top Red Sox prospect in our system, Marcelo Mayer. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red Seat Radio. My name is Corbin. So far on this channel this year, we have focused mainly on the Red Sox Major League team, right? Obviously, this is a Red Sox channel at the end of the day. But at the same time, too, as the Red Sox begin their 2023 campaign, so do their minor league affiliates. What this means for us is we are going to start to see some of the top Red Sox prospects begin their 2023 campaign and move one step closer to the Major League level. And no one is more hyped in this Red Sox system than Marcelo Mayer. So what we're going to do in today's video is we're going to talk about what you can expect to see in 2023 from Marcelo Mayer, what his growth could look like, what his development could look like, and how 2023 is going to affect his road to the major league level. But before we get into that, a quick word from today's sponsor, FOCO. If you are looking for new and unique Red Sox items to start the 2023 campaign, I would suggest checking out FOCO. They have some of the coolest Red Sox items available anywhere. Limited edition bobbleheads, really interesting and unique clothing, shoes, and more. Click the link in the description to find out more about all the Red Sox gear FOCO has to offer. Thank you to FOCO for sponsoring this channel, and thank you for clicking on this video. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get you guys caught up as to what Marcelo Mayer had done last year and how that's going to affect his 2023 campaign. If you don't know already, Marcelo Mayer is the most talked about Red Sox prospect in terms of a national coverage, right? He is the 7th highest ranked prospect according to MLB Pipeline in all of baseball, and a lot of that had to do with what he did last year in the minor leagues, because he started the year in low A baseball, where in 66 games he had a 286 average with a 406 on base percentage, a 504 slug, and a 149 WRC plus, which basically means that he was about 49% more productive than the average hitter at the plate in low A baseball. That was a good enough performance to earn him a promotion to high A baseball about 2/3 through the year, where in 25 games, Marcelo Mayer hit 265 with a 379 on base percentage and a 449 slug. He also again had a 127 WRC plus, making him about 27% more productive than the average hitter at this high A level. Now, one thing I do want to point out about Marcelo Mayer's 2023 campaign is his on-base percentage. He was getting on base at a really high clip, especially in low A baseball, where he had a 406 on base percentage. Coming into high A baseball, it dropped a little bit, but it is still pretty high, and it's a really great sign, right? It means that Marcelo Mayer is developing that pitch recognition and developing that plate discipline that's going to be hugely important as he makes his way up through the minor league levels. Now, this brings us to 2023, where we got our first look at Marcelo Mayer with the big league club in spring training, because during spring training this year in 2023, got 9 at-bats with the major league club, 3 of those being hits, averaging out to a 333 average with a 778 OPS. He also had 1 double mixed in as well. Going into the 2023 season, Marcelo Mayer is going to start the year with the Greenville Drive, the Red Sox high A affiliate. Their season kicked off Thursday, so a really small sample size in terms of what Marcelo Mayer has done. I'm recording this on Saturday, so they've only played 2 games so far, but in those 2 games, Marcelo Mayer has an average of 143 with a 333 on base percentage and a 429 slug. He also already has a triple to his name in just 2 games and a 111 WRC plus. Again, a super small sample size. Obviously, these aren't numbers to really read into, but again, even though that average is low to kick off the year with just 2 games under his belt, he still is able to have that 333 on base percentage, which is again super impressive. But where does Marcelo Mayer go from here in 2023, and what should we expect from his 2023 campaign? In terms of what we can expect from Marcelo Mayer in 2023, I think for the most part, what we are going to see is a lot of at-bats at the high A level. Marcelo Mayer is one of the most highly touted prospects in all of baseball, but he is still young and he still does need time to develop. Having him play every single day in high A allows him to have that opportunity. If Marcelo Mayer does well in high A baseball, I think the goal for the Red Sox in terms of organizational growth is for Marcelo Mayer to spend most of the year in high high A baseball, and again, if he does well, finish the year with the Double A affiliate Portland Sea Dogs. Probably kind of a similar situation to last year where he played most games with low A affiliate, and towards the end of the year he was promoted to the high A affiliate. I think this would be a success for this Red Sox team, because if Marcel Mayer can make it to Double A by the end of the year, that would put him on the same timeline that most people have, which is him debuting in 2024. Now, him debuting in 2024 does not mean you should expect Marcelo Mayer to be the Red Sox starting shortstop going into the 2024 season. What this most likely means is that Marcelo Mayer in 2024 will begin the year in Double A and hopefully quickly make his way up to Triple A, where he can then make his debut at the major league level towards the back half of the 2024 season, right? There is a small chance that this timeline gets pushed up a little bit. If Marcelo Mayer absolutely crushes high A baseball this year and he gets an early promotion to Double A baseball and he crushes there, he could very well end up with the Worcester Woo Sox towards the end of the year in 2023. But again, that would be sort of super fast lane timeline. That would be something that probably won't happen, but there is a small chance that it does. Now, my biggest fear with Marcelo Mayer going forward in 2023, 2024, and possibly 2025 as well is that the Red Sox push him up too early, right? We are all kind of expecting the Red Sox to sort of lean on Marcelo Mayer as the future of Red Sox shortstops. Now, there are two ways the Red Sox can go about this. They can take it slow. They can make sure that Marcelo Mayer is ready to go whenever he is fully ready to go, right? There's no specific timeline on the Red Sox side. It's mostly when Marcelo Mayer seems to be ready for major league action. The other way the Red Sox can go about this is sort of a sink or swim mentality, where you push him up as fast as humanly possible and he just sinks or swims at whatever level he's pushed up to. And in my opinion, that could be a bit disastrous. We've seen it in the past with highly touted prospects where the Red Sox do kind of sink or swim them, especially at the major league level, and guys will just sink and never be able to recover. Marcelo Mayer is a special prospect who could be a legitimate force at the major league level. We just need to make sure we give him that time to do that, and it looks like the Red Sox are kind of going that route, right? They probably could have started him at the Double A level if they really wanted to this year, but they wanted to make sure that he really nails down high A baseball before they bring him up to another level. Obviously, there's a lot of hype around Marcelo Mayer and people want him up as soon as possible, but we simply cannot rush a prospect like this. You need to give him time. You need to allow him to develop on his own schedule, or again, you could be put in that sink or swim mentality and it would really, really suck if he sank. In my opinion, 2023 could be a huge stepping stone for Marcelo Mayer. Like we talked about, if he could do really well at the high A level and get 20-ish games at the Double A level towards the end of the year, he could slowly start knocking on the door of the Boston Red Sox by 2025. He could realistically be on this Red Sox team in a regular role during the 2025 season. It's all going to depend on how well he develops through 2023 and obviously 2024 as well. Now, obviously, Marcelo Mayer is a guy that we are going to be keeping a close eye on as we go through this 2023 season, and I would suggest you do the exact same, right? Because Marcelo Mayer could very well be the future of Red Sox shortstops. Again, he just needs his own time. But before we get to that point where Marcelo Mayer is knocking on the door, he's got to get through this 2023 season. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of Marcelo Mayer in 2023? What would you like to see in terms of progression for Marcelo Mayer? What do you think his timeline is going to look like during this 2023 season? Does he make it to AAA? Does he stay in AA? Or does he stay in high A for almost all of the year? Let me know all your thoughts on what to expect from Marcelo Mayer down below. As always, if you made it to the end of this video, do me a favor, make sure you guys have hit that subscribe and like button. If you made it to the end here, we talk Red Sox content almost every single day. Plus, it would help out these videos a ton and mean a lot to me. Don't forget to check out FOCO for all of your season Red Sox needs. Thank you all very much for clicking on this one, and I will see you in the red seats.